Hello everybody, welcome back to the Gaming Nexus. Today we are going to be playing more Mass Effect Part 5, Episode 5. This is going to be a little bit boring episode. We're going to be doing a lot of side stuff, side chats and stuff like that with people. Another small breath before the action picks up. So let's go talk to this importer shopkeeper.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Let's investigate.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Your speech.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one, it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Della.
Dylan.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase.
Like to buy
Great
something.
work. Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Let's view upgrades. No, I don't want any of those. Level up! Let's do... And then let's go one more into electronics.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its
Show me
fantastic?
your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so.
Alright, now we're gonna go here and we're gonna buy the Surtur Foundation license. Alright.
The Krogan rebelled against the Council, yet they have a statue on the Citadel, and we Quarians still live as outcasts.
Oh, I forgot to talk to somebody over here. Fuck. My bad, my bad. I'll come back over.
Got a moment? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition.
How do you know
for
me?
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Defenses.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
Her interest.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people.
I'll
They
do it.
must be ended.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Got some renegade points. Alright, we're gonna go here, go over there, go around, go through, under, and go over there. It's gonna be a lot of talking and talking and talking in this episode.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. My name is Samesh Patia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
I'm happy to help.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Did they say why?
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
We'll put this right.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Boston. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
Right, let me check my okay, I'm still pretty far away from leveling up again. What level am I? Level 6? Let's get into this thing right over here. Oh, fuck. $26 experience points. Okay.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day. Why did you come to see me, Shepard?
Where are you?
Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executive Pallet, head of CSEC. And you're the first human Spectre. Get used to people knowing who you are. At least around here.
Attitude towards human.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get. And you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
We're not favorites.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Give me a second. Alright, 3. Alright, segment 2. Investigate.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
You don't like them?
What do you have against the Spectre?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
That's it. CSEC.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. And unlike the Spectres, we work within the bounds of the law.
I'll be going.
Goodbye, Commander.
Kind of a dick.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around. Uncle, what do you want?
Oh, Commander. is there something I can do for you?
Consort?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here that is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
I understand.
That's fine, Private. Just tell me where to find her.
Sure. She's across the bridge from the end.
Right, that one's easy.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Why not?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Fill me in.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
Jars?
What is Sha'ira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Entertainment?
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
There she go.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Now let's talk to this guy.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
I'm here for Samesh.
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
She's toxic?
You think her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
This isn't right.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
I do, and you're wrong.
Not if we lose our humanity
Yeah.
in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
8 Paragon, yeah. Paragon, Paragon, I'm a Paragon.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
26. 56.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet
Welcome to the Presidio.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
She's coming
I
home.
reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Ooh. How many of those kind of missions do I have in this? I think I only have one left. Maybe more.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kaelin. Genuine query.
Your
Is there
speech.
something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly,
We discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Elcor.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, the Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Ambassador.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, dear. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Well, the new Earth Clan Spectre. Obviously, you are already lost. Your ambassador is next door.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Kornak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
Embassy.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Give me a second real quick. And we're back for segment 3. Okay.
I'd like to know more about
the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Salarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
The culture.
Tell me about Volus culture.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Ambassador.
What is it you do here?
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the
Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Dick.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander?
Where can I find Admiral Kahoku?
Last I heard. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here.
I already talked to him about everything. Alright, so we're gonna go a long way to the wards. Okay. We're gonna...
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
We're gonna go this way. C-Sec Academy, but we're gonna actually pass it. Okay. Sometimes those give you XP. Alright, we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna talk to a few other people.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Be open-minded.
You should be more tolerant.
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit,
it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Arrested.
Why don't you just arrest the
Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
What's the purpose
behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Do you desire
to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable C-Sec officer enlisted assistance?
This isn't the way.
Is this really
how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the
Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays.
This one only wishes
to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers
would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The
Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The
Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This
one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter.
This
one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
I see the Hanar is left.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
268 HP. I'm at 626,221. I need a little bit more and I'll get level up to 7. Okay, let's go to the wards.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Okay, let's go this way.
What do you say we head down to Cora's den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novios for welfare.
Right, let's go down to the...
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tally.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
Well, that was pleasant. Just real quick, go down here. Talk to this guy.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I saw the monument at a cruise. They got a whole section about you there. It's a miracle you survived.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Segment 4. Alright, let's go. Tell me about CSEC.
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
About the Citadel.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club that just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
What do you know about the Spectre?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
He's a nice guy. Nice officer. It'd be a shame if someone shot him in the face!
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
I need supplies.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Alright, we're good. All those upgrades you can get throughout playing the game, don't waste your money on them. But if you see anything that says license, buy it. Buy every license you can get your hands on. Let's go up to Flux.
Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
That's good to hear.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back. And yet, you seem less than pleased. I'm glad she's out of debt. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Bye.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Hey there, welcome to Flex.
Let's do a couple games of this. All right. All right, we're done with that one. Let's go play this high stake one. All right, I won. Okay, I'm good. Okay, let's exit Flux. Let's talk to this guy real quick.
Best place on this board to buy upgrades. Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Colonies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharaohs? Novaria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
Novaria?
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy. I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
What about Pharaohs?
I'd like to know more about Pharaohs.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time. Ah, well, I'm sure he's fine.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Come down here and get the LCOS Combine license. Here it is.
Is that really? You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I just tried to help.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
No problem.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. Oh, but next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
That was different.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very
Just
good
do
things.
standard items first.
See.
Alright, give me a second. Alright, segment 5. Let's buy this. Okay, good. Let's go to Cora's Den.
C-Sec always turned a blind eye to what went on in here. Think physics
I got business here, not with you.
Go away.
Ah, that's what I figured. Nothing here. Nothing in Cora's Den, so we're gonna go to C-Sec now. And let's just conclude this round of Citadel side stuff. May we board the Normandy. Alright, let's...
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Alright, let's go this way. That works. We can start down here.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Sure is.
How did you know all that?
I'm the C-Sec requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre. Well, I'd heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
No problem.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Alright, we bought those two. Alright, now we're gonna go to the other side. And then we're gonna go up to the docks. Alright.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Sounds interesting. $26 more experience points.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. If things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
This feels wrong.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
I need to be honest.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
Humanity must do its part.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Saren will be ready for us.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Everyone's counting on us.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
Let him down.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Let's get down there. XP, how much do I have? 600, 6,327. I'm still pretty far away from leveling up. Alright, the sixth and final segment for part 5 of Mass Effect. Inspect that. Let's inspect. Okay, that's all done. Let's talk to this guy real quick.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Pay you?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Licenses.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
New items?
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Let's see if there's any. Nope. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys in this little bit how to build the perfect, like, get as much money as possible for the future games. Okay. So my main squad is Garrus and Tali, and then it's going to be Rex and Liara. I don't have Liara yet, and then it's going to be Caden and Ashley. So we start with Garrus. Okay. Let me see. Let's give him the Avenger. There we go. And then for shotgun, actually no, let's go sniper rifle for him. Looks like the hammer, and let's give him high caliber barrel. And then we go his pistol for him. 112, the edge. I don't think it has anything else. Nope. And then no Omni tool. And then Guardian armor. Nope, no Guardian armor. But we will check that. Okay. Tali. Nothing. So for her, we're going to do shotgun first. 1, 2, 8. Okay, the storm. And then pistol. The edge will be next. Then assault rifle. So we're going to give her the Banshee. And sniper. The Reaper. Okay, that's all good. Now we go to Rex. Rex. Armor. Actually, hold on. Forgot to go back to Garrus. No, Garrus. Motorized joint. Rex. Armor. Nope, that armor is bad, so we're gonna trash it. Shotgun for him. Hurricane. Assault rifle. I'm gonna give him a Banshee. Pistol. I'm gonna give him the edge, and then sniper. The Reaper. Biotic amp. Nope. Alright. Caden. Now we go Caden. Nope. We're gonna figure that. So his will be assault rifle. Lancer. Shotguns. Perfect. And the sniper rifle will be the striker. Or sniper rifle. Nothing different. Nothing different. Okay. And now. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, the striker pistol, and then nothing. So we're going to go back over to Caden real quick, and now watch this. You ready? We're going to junk. And then junk, and Omni gel that one. Junk, junk, Omni gel, Omni gel, then junk, Omni gel, and then I think that's it, right? Yep. So we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna sell.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
And sell junk. I don't have a lot of money after doing that, but eventually you'll get a lot more. Because people will hold on to all their items that they never use. It's like, why? Okay, examine motor. That works. Let's talk to Engineer Adams first.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Is she bothering you?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board, she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
She's useful.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You've got an eye for talent, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Stealth
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up. Unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
So we're invisible?
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate the FTL
give us away.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Personal question.
Where else have you served, Adams?
You name a class of Alliance ship, I probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship.
Normandy?
Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. She's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye.
Alright, that'll be the end of this video. If you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more, ring the notification bell, and tune into the next episode. Next episode, we're going to get to know the crew members now. We got to know the Citadel, we did some missions of the Citadel, we're going to start walking around and talking to all the crew members. And we'll be doing that at the end of every big story segment. But Engineer Adams, we're not going to be talking to him much anymore, unless the game asks us to. So, just tune in for that. Alright. I hope you all enjoy it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Give me a second, and pause that. And